Hello guys, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel, Valuable Insights. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna start, just get right into it. I'm gonna start off with today's prayer and see what message you have for us today. Oh, that's a lot. May the Lord watch over you and give you peace. Let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord. The wicked put up a bold front, but the upright give thought to their ways. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. You are the most excellent of men, and your lips have been anointed with grace, since God has blessed you forever. Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city. And the first one was Numbers 6:26. So get the light here. It's kind of gloomy out here today. I'm just trying to, there we go. May the Lord watch over you and give you peace. And that's Numbers 6:26. I received that. Let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord. Lamentations 3:40. The wicked put up a bold front, but the upright give thoughts to their ways. Proverbs 21:29. And love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. And that's Corinthians 1:13, verses 6. And you are the most excellent of men, and your lips have been anointed with grace, since God has blessed you forever. Psalm 45:2. Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city. Proverbs 16:32. The message I received from this is just be one with self and be patient. Don't beat yourself up too hard. Everything will work out. There's no need to battle evil with evil. And just examine your ways. It's always good to question yourself and not others, because you always will, your inner self will always guide you to what you're trying to achieve. If you just sit and listen, go within, it's always going to give you the answers that you need or you're looking for every single time. It just takes patience. And then we have, these are the colors we pulled out. It's giving me fall, or, all this greenery. this. Changes are coming. Everything is going to fall into place. And we have these bright colors. There's some that I painted. I usually like to read, but these are a lot. I like to read the chapter in the Bible, but we'll be here for hours. Okay, let's see. What oracle message we're gonna pull. Okay, pulled out the oracles, and these are called Sacred Rebels by Elena Fairchild. Clear the energy of these cards. Let's see. What message that you have pertaining to these messages that we could take with us today, that we can work on to be a step closer to our higher selves. The message that you have for us today. Okay. Listening for truth, shock of the new, and receiving. So listening for truth. And that goes hand in hand. Let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord. As I was saying, listening for truth, and that is number 36, and that equals a 9, adds up to a 9, which is endings, almost ending a cycle, new beginnings, coming into new beginnings. And this talks about, let's see, just read it a few. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there is little evidence of how it is all going to happen. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspaper, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fears in the words and actions of those around you. Even as they preach love, listen deeper, listen for the truth. With this message of truth for you, you are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear it or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is constantly denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, it is a deep sense of unhealed toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then some personal healing is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you are the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed even when many may want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds done with integrity, you will be set free. No matter what the outcome, you are a truth seeker. Never deny or try to quiet this down to make others comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times. Even though you don't have to confront people to do it, you don't necessarily have to say a word. Though sometimes you will, often you will agitate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truths you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut another or yourself with harshness, but as the clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This brings you guidance. If you have been worn down and depressed by the lies, gossip, deceit, or backstabbing going on around you, don't fret. Get out in nature and spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now, no matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues untruth is spoken. You know what you know in your sacred rebellious heart. That truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Don't give up, just open up to healing and know that the truth always eventually prevails. Yes, and that goes hand in hand with this message. May the Lord watch over you and give you peace. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoice with the truth. The wicked put up a bold front, but the upright give thought to their ways. That's him. So listening for truth. Shock of the new. And this is a beautiful card. I love the colors. The sunflowers. This look like a piano. I don't know what those are called, but it's beautiful. Let's see it was. This is the number 6. And this gives balance. The shock of the new. This talks about balance, past. What wild, unconventional voice is calling to you? Can you hear it? It is so different and so unusual. It might be hard to decipher, like hearing an unfamiliar language for the first time. It might be hard to discern with great clarity now, but there is an affinity between you and this strangely beautiful newness seeking to manifest. This says there is a stirring at the deepest level within you. Something new will break through, and the process of this birth may be a shock to you. The shock will transform into great birth. Maybe the shock will transform into a great joy and a sense of tremendous liberation, but you must bear the strangeness first. That strangeness might be something that rattles your beliefs about yourself and your world, daring you to become more of yourself, more open to where life is leading you, and more willing to be the unique, sacred art being crafted by the hand of the universal creator. Nature never shies away from strange beauty. She allows for endless diversity, and her sacred works are often peculiar and stunning. You live within her field of creative grace as a specially created work that also creates. You are being asked to surrender any fear you may have of being seen as exotic, unusual, eccentric, or bizarre. You are being asked to make peace with strange and beauty and to let it happen through you in a creative flow. Perhaps you need to allow your conventional ideas of beauty to become even more inspired and open. Perhaps you can allow your need for the world to behave according to your fixed ideas to fall away. You will receive so much more in its place. This oracle comes with a special message for you. There are rumblings and stirrings of the creative life force, life happening now, deep in the undercurrents of your being. If you are very attuned or sensitive, you may have consciously felt this already with excitement, discomfort, or both. If you have not yet sensed these inner stirrings, they are happening all the time. So be on the lookout for the big shift of new birth, the shock of the new, the unconventional, the strangely beautiful, and the disturbing liberation of that which is foreign stepping into your life. This is life creating the stage upon which you will experience greater fulfillment. Don't be nervous if the rumble of change turns into a mighty roar that rocks boats, bursts forth as novel ideas and changes things in a way that is out of your control. This is life happening. Free fall into it. The shock of the new comes to you saying, the old way is on its way out. You are being invited, dragged, nurtured, and coerced into the new. You can handle it. This brings you guidance. You are about to encounter something new and different in your life. This is helpful. Don't reject it, no matter how small or insignificant or how powerful and life changing it may seem to be. You are being asked to dispense with your reliance on the past and what have been your tools to navigate life. You have outgrown your old methods. You will have to fly by the seat of your pants, so to speak. As you experience with new ways to be, life will show you the way. Self-explanatory. And then we have receiving. I love this. And this also equals up to a 9. I love this. This is so beautiful. It's just, she's just taking all that in, just sipping the juice of peace. Okay, 27. You are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. You have not done this enough, so your soul is becoming parched and is drying out. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for you, to receive and be received. You are being offered a chance of restoration now, to feel nourished, cared for, and loved. Accept it. You deserve it. The healing process below will help you surrender any guilt, confirmation, I don't know if you heard that, or shame you feel for having needs in the first place. It will also help you overcome any struggle that you have receiving and accepting so that your needs can be met. Do you know how much joy the universe gains from being able to give to you? Confirmation. When you delight in what you receive, when you openly embrace a gift and are so happy with it, the universe is fully received by you. In this space, there is joyful communion between you and life. Energy flows more freely and magic happens. When you demur, saying you cannot accept, that it is too great a gift or that you are not worthy, you are impeding that flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough with the false modesty and guilt. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up. All of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live, and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with the spectacular living art of sunrise. Allow yourself to switch off, step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while. Switch off, do something else. Let it go, and it all will flow. I like that. Receiving, and I think we could end this with that, but we're going to proceed with the healing process. And I want you guys to say out loud with me, I release all false guilt and shame about having needs and all false beliefs about rest being wasteful or unnecessary. Oh, I have to repeat that again. I release all false guilt and shame about having needs and all false beliefs about rest being wasteful or unnecessary. I accept healthy, productive, sacred rest and the gifts of happiness that it brings. I understand that rest and activity balance, feed, and nourish each other. There is sacred healing that happens through rest, which is very powerful. I accept and receive this now through unconditional love, and this is now so. So I'm going to end the message with, let me pull out, some blessing cards if I can find them. Sorry guys. There you go. Share a blessing. Share a blessing. What message do you have that you would like to end us with? That we can hold on for today. What blessing do you have for us today? That's so long. Okay. We'll go with these two. Give thanks to the Lord because he is good, because his faithful love endures forever. And that's faith again. Faith, hope, and love. Let's see if I can get you to see this. It's kind of, probably won't be able to see this, but you probably will be able to see these. Or maybe not. But faith, hope, and love. Give thanks to the Lord because he is good, because his faithful love endures forever. And that's Chronicles 1:16-34. Did we pull that out? Let me see. I know we pulled out. Oh no, we didn't. And did I lose the other card that I pulled? Think I got it mixed up. I guess it was this one. Your love, Lord, reaches to the heavens, your faithfulness to the skies. And that's Psalm 36:5. If you can't see that. And it says, Jesus gives the hope we need all the time. So I'm going to end it with that. Thank you and have a blessed one.